Hello everybody and welcome back to Danny's Recreational Space. Today, I'm sharing with you my personal tribute to the most awesome villain of all the time, Trap Jaw. I bet you all remember him from the Filmation Masters of the Universe series of cartoons. That was the 80s and he was probably one of the villains that mostly captured the imagination of us kids back then. He featured the crushing steel jaws and a robotic arm onto which he could slot different weapons and accessories. In my opinion, even the action figure was something really well made, extremely cool, with lots and lots of playability. I bought this one action figure a few weeks ago because I wanted to use it to make this video, but also because I wanted so badly to have it back. Because yes, when I was a kid I did have a Trap Jaw figure, and I played with it a lot. Then, I somehow switched to other interests, and I must have given it away to somebody else. This Trap Jaw here costed me 50 euros. 50 euros. If only my mom knew this would happen, she would probably do her best not to let me give away my motor figures back then. It was actually quite sensational to find out that Trap Jaw's robotic arm and the accessories that go with it were actually made of soft rubber instead of hard plastic. I really did not remember this. I don't know if all the Trap Jaws were made like this. There actually might have been different releases. I don't know, but if somebody knows, please do let us know leaving a comment down below. Please help us figure this out.
Hi guys, do you know why they call me Trap Jaw?
Nope. Is it because you're a huge fan of trap music?
Hello, it is because...
And to think that I lived my whole life thinking that this character's actual name was Trap Joe. I mean, Joe as in Joe Pesci or Joe Cocker. Can you believe that?
Hi baby, I go by the name of Trap Joe, but you can just call me Joe.
No, Joe, you're simply irresistible. Well, actually, the main purpose of this video was to make a Trap Jaw minifigure out of LEGO bricks scraps. So let's not further digress and stick to the topic. In this project, I'm using genuine LEGO brick scraps and also imitations of LEGO bricks, starting from the head. Instead of using a regular LEGO minifigure's head, I thought I'd go with this, which is a fake LEGO minifigure's head. And you know why? Just because it has a nose, the nose could really make the difference, who knows? Just because it has a nose, the nose could really make the difference, who knows? It has a nose. Just because it has a nose, the nose could really make the difference, who knows? It has a no. Just because it has a nose, the nose could really make the difference, who knows? Sorry about that, I went off topic again. This time, to make the crushing steel jaw instead of a visor, I'm using a piece cut from the back of a LEGO Classic helmet. It'll fit tighter to the face. I used a long leaf from this LEGO bush to make the detail on Trap Jaw's helmet. Trap Jaw has a loop on top of his helmet. I'm using a part of this LEGO Technic broken bit to make it. By the way, any of you guys recall a single cartoon episode in which Trap Jaw actually used this loop feature of his? Well, if you do remember, I beg you to let me know in the comments down below, because I simply don't remember. I don't even know myself if I, as a kid, paid much attention to this feature of his. But I'm definitely exploiting it now. I wanted to provide the breastplate with a stud, to connect the robotic arm and still be able to move it. Only when I finally came up with an idea to make the Jolly Roger on Trap Jaw's belt, I was ready to start this project. Here, Warhammer 40k came really handy. I ravaged the skull detail from the backpack of a Space Marine and a cross-wrench detail from the backpack of a Space Orc. And from crossed wrenches to crossed bones, it isn't much of a big jump, is it? I used these bits of fake Lego bricks to make the robotic arm, and I tried to make it in a way that at the end still has a connector to slot the lasertron, the hook, and the claw. The hook was the only accessory I already made some time ago. Among the brick scraps I had, I chose this Lego Technic bit here, or should I say what remains of it. And last but least, the lasertron. Everything started with this brick, which I thought would have been perfect to recreate the details on the side of Trap Jaw's lasertron. Well, this brick is not a genuine Lego brick, and that makes it much easier for me to smash it. Here, I use 3 hollow studs to recreate the details on the gun barrel. For the tip of the gun, I use one of those hollow connector pegs you find on the minifigure's legs. Connector pegs, minifigure's legs, such poetry. Here I'm using a Lego megaphone looking brick from I don't know which line of Lego bricks clones to recreate the gun sight, and I'm pretty satisfied with that actually, I must say. I am almost finished and I only need to figure out a way to attach it to the robotic arm. I'm using the loop of this fake Lego brick. Properly modified and put in place. So this is the model with robotic arm and his different accessories, primed with Games Workshop's Corax White, ready to be painted. I must say that the head looks really promising, and this might be due to the fact that it has no. I am painting this Trap Jaw using acrylic colors, following the color scheme of the original action figure, and not the one of the cartoon. I'll start with the details in green. I want to try to first wash the Jolly Roger with diluted dark green, and at a later time apply green dry brush on top of it. For this process, I use brilliant light green. Same thing for the face, where I hope that the diluted dark green will make the right contrast with the helmet and the jaw. And then I move to the details on his thighs. I then apply primary blue to the torso and the left arm, primary red for the helmet, the crushing steel jaw, and for the shorts, black for the legs, the breastplate, the robotic arm, and the accessories. And this is how it looks like after washing the torso with some Games Workshop's Drakenhof Nightshade, since it looked like a smurf before applying it, and some highlighting, especially on the accessories.